And welcome back everybody to West Lothian Indoor Bowls Club for the last stages of the Last Chance Saloon qualifier for the Scottish International Open. We're down to the semi-final stage. The lads have had the half-hour practice and we're into it. Our featured game is two lads that you've seen on the stream many times. It's Paul Hartley, who you've seen on the last game, taking on Alan Ruff. Hopefully, touch wood, nobody from the club will switch the router off, because apparently that's what they did. Not the two media lads. He denied all knowledge of it, as I would as well.
The game next door is slightly ahead of this game as well, so we'll keep you posted on the other semi-final. Currently one's apiece after two ends between Brian Cooper and John McCutcheon.
As always, we're going out live on YouTube and Facebook. Any comments, feel free. Any gripes, just let us have them and we'll just throw it back at you. Or we'll put it on the screen and show you up. And we'll have a laugh. Be warned. As you can see, they've moved over onto the far green. They're on rink number 5, the two lads. Game next door's on 6.
Sure, Richie will show the format after this, but for those who've been watching the games this morning, it hasn't changed, apart from the fact we're now into a knockout stage, so the full 7 ends don't have to be played. We're out of the group stages now. Winner takes all.
As if by magic, there you go folks, just in case you've been pining for it. 2 sets of 7 ends, and as Daly says, the one change is a 1-end shootout if they share the sets. Just have to get the poison dart out to tell the marker to stand a couple of feet to the left. We'll give them a couple of ends before we send the heavies over. Right, a felling for 2. Look at John McCurrick, 6-4 the field, that was given. Wasn't having it.
Quite a big opening ball this for Paul. It could be 2 or 3 down here.
Oh, hold on to his pace. He's a bit
Looks
quick.
over again.
Oh, it's definitely 1. Oh. It'd been, I think Alan might have took a 2.
Scoreboard's been updated now. I think it would have been a 2. Yep, it is. We've got a nice little request we've had through in between games as well, mate, from Sarah Stoddart, asking us to wish her dad, Alex Gervin, a happy birthday. He's here all week watching. We'll have to join this. We'll have to join this thing where we do personalised videos, won't we? Wrong bias, personalised videos.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, wearing a mankini.
Too much information, but we'll give it a go. Might bring up a bit birthday cake in the process, but never mind. We'll go crack on.
Good, happy birthday, Alex.
Yep.
If you're here,
I'll be
feel
honest.
free to buy us a drink.
Not a cake.
Looks like it's got some swing on this hand. It's massive. Better line from Paul here. If your strength's right, you should be good. Still cutting. Oh my word, that's huge. Well played. Got Paul on it.
Played well. He played well this morning, didn't he?
He did,
On
yeah,
the
he
stream.
played
His
first game,
first
yeah.
two balls were very good.
They were. Paul's a million mile away here. Just over the top of it, is he?
I don't know.
Oh, great effort.
Getting a bit warm in here. Feel a bit warm.
It's just your menopause.
Thanks very much. Have an old beard and we'll finish. Go on, Eileen. Come on, Eileen. Let's be up with you. Well,
Come in the side shortly. Yeah, you're good again. Well played, Alan. Those two balls will disappear if he hits the last ball. Potential to make a three if he stays in. Oh, he's close. He's close. Oh, he's been unlucky.
I think the ball's gone with it.
It has. Still one down, I think. Joys have been about 50 yards away. We can't see what's happening at the back. One to Alan.
I'm a mobile disco with this camera. There we go. Go on. You know you want to get out. Thank you very much.
Semi-final next door. They've played 4 ends so far. It's all square, 2s apiece. It's Brian Cooper and John McCutcheon.
Well, doesn't look a million miles away.
Yep, good opener. Makes a better door than a window. Does our marker. Have to try and collar him.
Anybody there, isn't there? Well played, Paul. You might shuffle around here, mate. Oh, he might just stand straight in front of us.
Ryan, you open a bat. Just watch.
Thank you very much to the locals behind. We're going to get sponsors on the back of the players' shirts. Imagine the money that will just let them stand in front of the jack all the time then. Imagine the money.
Not far away again, eh, Paul? Oh, just pulling up short.
Sponsored by Venetian Blinds. Well,
I don't think he's got a great deal down the backhand, so I think the obvious shot for me is run through them, but he could play a good draw ball and flick the jack in and still be 2 down. Slightly off centre jack, probably looks nice for the runner. Jack in the ditch. Closer to Paul's front ball, I think.
well, here's a chance for Paul. Penalty kick. As the old saying says. Fill your boots.
I think his line's good enough. As long as he's up, he should be thereabouts.
This is not bad.
Yep, should be good enough. 3 shots. Got a feeling this map might be coming up.
Turns back right, eh?
Start. Should be tight down that line. Go sideways, this thing. Well played there, Alan. Oh, just found the gap. Great effort. Not much room for error on this hand, is there?
It's not. There's definitely got a bit of sweep on it, Matt. It's kicking about again. Doesn't want the white.
Yeah, well played. This looks down a skinny line as well. That'll be underneath Paul's front ball, this, I think.
It's got nothing in it either, Matt.
No. Two on the spot if he was decide to hit it, but
2 foot short, Matt. 6 inches short. Force his hand to draw.
yeah. A great line. Here she comes. That's good.
Yeah.
200.
200. Thanks, everybody. Nice to see you all. I'll get a round of applause every time you get 200, end up in 50s. Always appreciative.
Only downside of Paul's last ball is I can afford to probably overplay this. 3 balls to sit on, or he picks the jack up for a couple.
Arms are getting chased off.
I think he's going quick at it, is he?
Paul's standing at one side and the marker's standing to the side.
No.
Well, that to me, unless he's got a bid in it.
Not bad. Ian, bad.
Got to start going.
Perfect.
Ah, well played.
Great ball, Alan. Well played. Might have been unlucky and just dropped away. Might only be 1. All saying one. Umpire called.
I think it's covered his tracks. Can I see?
The way he's just moved his hand backwards and forwards, I would say it's probably two. It didn't look as if he'd got to the ball. It's two shots. I can even read body language now, man.
God. Next book.
The other game, it is currently. Can you remember who was home? It's 5-3 after 6 ends. Got a feeling it's Brian.
Yeah, Brian's at home.
Yeah, Brian 5-3 up in the last end. Two good openers.
But again,
Just pulling up short.
he's not bad here.
It's good. Well played. Shouldn't be a mile away neither. If he's down under Paul's, he's got to be close.
I think it's
Still want a Paul.
Cut out. Probably need to come down another ball.
The semi-final next door, tied set first for the first.
Little tippy-tappy shot here, mate. Catch his own, gets inside.
Yeah,
Lift the ball out.
definitely. The handle certainly allowed him to do it.
Well, on the line, you know. You're going to get down.
Oh, yes. No, yes.
Snow, yes, no.
Nailed it, I think.
Trying to look at Paul's got a smile on his face.
He's definitely one down. Only got a draw, I think.
Might win it off the white ball, or well, he get a glance off his own, can't he? Double kiss. Get the love hearts out. That in, double kiss.
Well, I would say the line's good. What's your strength like?
Either needs to run or slow. Aye.
One to Alan. 6-3, 5 ends played.
Just confirm what day it is today, mate. It's a Monday today. Tuesday.
It's Monday,
Monday today. God.
Back to work tomorrow, mate.
I'm day off tomorrow.
Are you?
Yeah, I'll day off.
More holidays
I'll
than
watch you.
Jason.
I'll watch you in me onesie in bed after I've done my chores.
More holidays than Jason, you get. You've got the 25 kids to look after.
That's right. Got to get them all up, you know. It's 3 o'clock in the morning. Esmeralda, Mary,
Esmeralda.
Luke. Don't know why we're called one bus shelter, but we'll go with it. if it's good enough for Beckham, it's good enough for me. Good start, Paul.
Yep, very good. Aye. It's wider than my underpants, that hand. Huge.
Christ, I've only gone that far. People watching at home think there's wood panelling being put down to cover that you were under gowies. Well, here's a chance, Paul. It. Too busy talking about the kids. Ah, you look like you've nailed it again, mate.
2 good ones. Tight. That looks tight. Massive chance for Paul here. Oh. Huge chance for Paul.
Huge. Was.
Huge. Alan will be thinking, what's going on here? Ball's on a smoking line again. Pace required, he'll fly all the way back.
He's good again here.
Yeah, good stuff.
Oh, great stuff, Paul. Well played,
Doesn't
sir.
want to be fattening that up any. Yeah, that's good stuff. Alan's own front ball's killing him.
What would you do, mate? 3 down.
He ain't got much. Times one through his own balls down the backhand. All he's doing is lifting it up onto the jack. Probably still 2 down. He's just got a draw. Wouldn't fancy having to play a dead draw down this end.
It's a better line.
Still looks under to me, like.
Is he up?
He's not up neither. Well, he's a set turner. A yard to go 1 up going into the last end.
Is that the sister of Tina Turner?
Yeah. Well, pace required.
I think he looks wider.
It's pace required and he'll get all of this. Yep, there's number 4. Well played.
So 4 it is. 7-6 to Mr. Hartley. To the final end of this first set. Oh, just have a bit of that, folks. It's 300. Done everybody.
Good opener.
Yeah, it's good again. Might just force Alan over. Stopped on forks, it's at the back, about 5 foot, 6 foot.
he go quick at this? Jack in the ditch.
I think he might, yeah.
Forehand, Jack in the ditch.
Got all the markings of it, mate. I keep on his backhand, actually. Right.
He's under the jack. It's all about contact on the ball now. That's the result. Only one.
Can you see myself?
So he's just got to try and drop his own ball over here.
We've been joined in the box by El Presidente himself, Mark Allison. Afternoon, mate.
Afternoon. Thanks very much for having me on again, and welcome to West Lothian Indoor Bowling Club.
Well, been here for 2 days, Mark, but thanks for asking us now.
I mean, that's
Richie's
for the
going home in 2 hours.
Yeah, it's for the benefit of everyone else listening. To be fair, I'm only here for the sweets again, to be honest.
Don't worry about it, Mark, honestly, we're not bothered.
Come for the tuck shot, mate.
Yeah, absolutely. What have I missed?
No, you've missed now, haven't you? You come in and you've nicked our sweets. Paul's currently 7-6 up and Lion 1 down, but Alan has a bit of a shot, Jack in the ditch for the set. Otherwise, he's got a tough draw for 2.
This is the last ball of the end.
It is, yeah, it is. I think it's one of those caught between. If he was to get any contact on Paul's, he probably loses the set. Well, Jack puts him in a great position. Where did Paul's other ball go, Rich?
3. Can't quite.
Did you have to count them balls up there?
I did, 1, 2, 3. I don't know where the 4th one is. Has he still got it up with there in the green?
I don't know.
Looking at that end, I can't see it there. Can you see it there?
Yeah. It's a mystery.
Unless it went off. Well, going for the wide draw.
Looks quick to me, but might be wrong.
Here she blows.
Might be
There
wrong.
she blows. There she blows. And relax her. Well,
Could be.
aye, Paul's ball was on the bank side, mate.
Was it?
Yeah. Well, 1 out. Oh, umpire.
Umpire on.
Umpire on.
Couple of battles for you today, Mark.
Yeah, some good, some bad. I managed to win my first game this morning, and probably similar to the end Alan had there. Chance to draw for appeal or run a bowl or a jack to win the set. I took the different option from Alan and ended up with a different result from Alan, to be fair.
Yeah.
So yeah, it didn't quite work out well for me.
I take it Paul conceded the 2
I
in
think
the
it
end.
was 2,
there,
yes.
yeah,
I
he
could see.
conceded the 2.
Cracking last ball from Alan. Day's flowed over quite nicely. It's looking like we'll be bang on time for the final, around about 5 o'clock, I think it is. Well, probably earlier now.
I think it might be earlier. I think that was the
4:30
plan.
maybe.
You due for a practice tonight, David?
No, I'm gonna. I've got half an hour at 8:30 in the morning, and then I've got 9:30 till 10 before my
All
game.
right,
so
okay, perfect. And you're
think
not
tonight.
playing Stuart at all this year so far?
no,
Right.
not yet.
Not yet.
Got a few asking about the tickets, Mark. We've asked them just to phone the club to see.
Yeah, if they get in touch, certainly hospitality, to the best of my knowledge, is definitely gone for all of the days. If there's people looking to come in later at night, I'm sure there'll be a turnover of the people that are here at 10 in the morning. So there should be capacity for people to get in and at the later games during the day.
It's good. It's great that it's sold out well. Must be nice to look around the club and see the changes.
No, absolutely. Obviously, like from last year, we basically had 6 weeks notice to get this up and running. This year, we're looking at with a full year. What can we improve on? And visually, there'll be a few things that will look different from last year that we're trying to work on, just to make it a better spectacle. And it's just continually improving the product that you're offering your members, the people that are paying to come and watch it, and obviously sponsors, which are paramount to be able to run this tournament.
Definitely, yeah. That's great.
I mean, obviously you guys do a great job as well with your streaming. There's an awareness that this is on now today, the pre-qualifier to get in. The guys that have been unfortunate to lose in finals, and obviously one or two from our own club here that have the opportunity to come along and have a bash. And I suppose the incentive as well this year, whoever wins here today will be on the show rink tomorrow night. I think
yes,
they play
it is,
Greg
yeah.
tomorrow night.
Yeah, that's right.
Well, have you pushed through it, Paul?
If he has, he's very close to that middle ball. Great of it. Yeah, I was thinking about having a practice tonight, but I think I'll just have a lazy one. It was a long day yesterday. Come in and have an hour before the game tomorrow should be.
We've probably got a few tasks that we could get you involved in if you want to do some heavy lifting or anything like that for
right.
us.
You're right,
No,
Mark, you're right, Mark. Get him into it.
Absolutely.
I just promised myself to wash my hair tonight as well.
Well, Alan, bad. It's top side of it.
So Paul's got a couple of seconds there.
Who did we say was at home in that other one? Was it
That
Brian?
was Brian, yeah.
Brian, 5-1 up.
Yep.
Second set.
Well,
Gone wider. Gone wider. She blows, needs a feather.
glad you said feather.
So, 1-2 Alan.
With the 300 threshold there now.
Good numbers for a Monday afternoon. Is it Monday?
About
yeah, it's Monday.
320 watching at the moment, all getting paid for doing
Yeah,
nothing.
absolutely. Everyone at work at the moment. That'll be.
Yeah, like we always say, many thanks everybody watching. Nice to have company.
I hate to be the one that comes on here and disagrees with things that you
Go
said.
on then.
But,
Go on, Mark.
I think Brian's 6-1 down against John McCutcheon.
If that is the case, we've gone by the actual draw, but John's just picked the mat up in the room.
Yeah.
You're right.
You're right.
Sorry.
That's why we brought
There
you
you
in.
go.
Sorry.
I'm pleased I didn't have a bowl of chips, otherwise you would have went right over them. Start from Paul. To show how good we are to do the scores, Mark, we went down to do a streaming event down at Manchester a couple of years ago, and I tell you what, we didn't have a hope in there, did we, mate?
No.
Yeah, they put the home players away, the away players at home, we didn't have a Scooby clue. Who was saying out at the end?
Just hope every game's a draw.
Yeah.
Can't be wrong.
There was people going on in the next round that we had lost. Unlucky son.
The amount of people who messages and says, you're usually so reliable. You never get anything wrong normally.
Yeah.
Have we been getting much feedback today? Many questions from the viewers?
Well, Alex Kelly and Michael Keenan were giving us a bit of stick earlier on. So I got them back straight away.
Ah, okay.
I called one thing wrong, Mark, honestly. They were all over us.
Colin Walk asking if you can see over the top of the screen this time.
Yeah. I've had messages from Colin this morning
you?
already, yeah.
He couldn't see, we would have put him up in the director's box behind us. Well.
You know, you were saying how you make improvements year on year, Mark.
I feel there's a but
Don't
coming along
want
here.
to put any thoughts in your mind or
Okay,
anything
no,
like that.
we're open. We did actually.
If we are lucky enough to be asked next year, you know those massage chairs?
All right, okay. we actually at the end of last year's tournament we did have a book of suggestions to open to the members and to everyone that was here, just for feedback, just to get an understanding of everyone's experience.
Yeah.
And there's one or two things that have come out of that we've taken on board and tried to do this year. Yeah, listen, whatever we can do to try and make this more of a success, then we'd definitely be interested in doing that.
Well, you've got mine. Anything for you, Rich?
Massage chairs, I'm not sure. To be fair, these are comfier than the chairs that would normally be here, I think. And if the chairs that are normally here were here, I definitely wouldn't be able to see over the monitor.
Oh, Paul, you look down the neck of this.
Very close, son.
Slip his own and get to the ball would be nice. Oh, man alive. What an effort.
It's sat the other way.
What an effort. Still sat up nice for him, though.
Be close for a shot. Paul, how's that look? How's that look, mate? Oh, no. If it was a cartoon, there'd be sort of like little stars going over the top of his head at the minute. Get that off. There you go.
Give you an update, Martin, after this ball as to where you can watch the balls after the day.
Well, Alan. Well, Alan.
Very close.
It's got the inside of it.
While Paul's walking up, so yeah, Martin, you can go on to the World Bowls Tour YouTube, World Bowls Tour Facebook page, and it's also on BBC iPlayer as well. So plenty of options to be able to watch the main balls this week. Once they push the monkeys out the door and the professionals come in.
Harsh but true.
Does that mean I'm sacked as well? Is that how this is going to work?
You're all right. You're the one that's pushing us out the door.
Not my doing.
You look wide, Paul.
Certainly wider than his other. If he's eased his pace, he's not bad. He's not bad, you know. Tickle that jack. Oh, he's got the wrong side again. What an effort. Want a Paul? That's what he's asking for anyway.
Paul fancies
whether he
it.
gets it.
Well, the Marcus said VAR there. Get VAR on.
So, Gillian Hinsley, question for you. If you could have a 4-ring competition within top 16, who would you pick in your ranking positions? Scrap that one. I'll go for, what's your favourite Christmas film?
Yeah, I would go for that as well.
Far too technical on an afternoon, that, Gillian. Crikey, man.
I've been
This
sitting
is
here 2
snooze
days.
time, this.
I know, it's a daft hour.
What's your favourite Christmas film?
Aye.
Scrooge the Musical. There, I've chucked mine in.
Scrooge the Musical?
Yeah,
Who's in that?
Albert Finney. Best Christmas film. Cool. You didn't go all the way through that. On to Paul.
Well, I like The Wonderful Life. Was it The Wonderful Life?
Wonderful Life.
Black
Yeah.
and white one. What about you, Mark?
Can I go for Die Hard?
Oh, there's a controversy. You know, the
Yeah,
people
dude.
call that as big
Yeah,
guy.
dude.
It's gone controversial. That's like having pineapple on a pizza. Gone controversial.
Maybe Elf.
Elf.
Oh, see, now, I loved Elf when I first saw it, but it's a bit... You know what's going to happen now.
Get them all in. We're getting them all in. The Grinch. The Grinch is canny. The Grinch. White Christmas.
Played the sound well, Paul. Come on this way. Home Alone in Love, actually. I'll play that one. That one made us laugh, that Alex. No problem, John. The first set was tied over in the other semi-final, and it's currently 8-1 to John McCutcheon, so it's looking pretty good for John to go through to the final.
Well, holding a long way. Holding a long way.
Oh,
Where's that bloke gone there?
bit of blue chalk on that one, didn't he? Bit of screw back.
Did he win the World Championships? He can screw back. What are your odds here?
I'm assuming we're back to 3 end tie breaks if we end up in a tie break.
No.
Is it still we're
Still
playing
one
one
end.
end?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well,
Yeah, maintaining the rules of the day. Cheers, John. I'll need it.
Well,
Very close, Alan.
it's got an extra pound in it.
Paul's last ball might come into play here. No, he's got it solid.
Yeah, well played.
It'll certainly come into play now, though.
A little bit tippy-tappy. I'm frightened to ask. Well, Paul, just going to go, I think.
Hello. Richie's eating them all on. Jacqueline, if it was 9 o'clock and I'd had a couple of drinks, I think I would answer that one, but what goes plonk plonk boo hoo?
Well, what you doing, mate? It's lying. I'm guessing he's lying one, is he?
I'll be passing Paul's ball.
Last ball.
How's it?
He's one down.
Keeping us talking. This ball, I don't even think I'd be playing it, to be honest.
He's trying to lift Paul's out, but
I suppose he could set his own up once and maybe make it 3.
I'll go another ball like.
No.
Yeah. So, on to Alan.
And first one in the final, John McHutchison.
Don't look quite up with this, Paul, I don't think. Well, the line's there. If he's added a couple of foot, good.
Not bad.
Yep, well played. chance for Paul here. He's just had a couple of these loose ends in the match so far, hasn't he, Alan?
Just needs to run.
It's good enough.
Try the same draw.
I think we'll go. I'll tell you in about 3 seconds. I think he's going to go forehand draw.
Yeah, you were about to say backhand, though, aren't you there?
Oh, he was.
Yeah.
He was. Yeah, you're right, Mark. You're right.
Oh,
You're
was.
right. You're right.
Who invited you in the box?
Looks a bit of a tail on it.
Yeah, he's up again, I think. Gets to his own, he might make second, but he hasn't. Big chance.
I think the side of the Green Island's playing there, if you are just slightly wide or
off.
over, you will struggle to get back. Paul certainly is playing the side that most of the members here would favour.
Yeah.
So will history repeat itself? Will he get a 4? Turn it around?
Line's good.
His pace doesn't look bad.
I thought he was slightly over, but
Yeah, I think he thought it was over as well.
balls he's in, and he has.
Just
If it wasn't hard enough for Paul, the Ruffettes are back from school.
Oh, T-shirts on.
That looked at, I think. Whilst they're measuring this, I must admit, when I was standing over at the competition desk earlier on, Matt, the whole setup has definitely stepped up from last year as well. It looks quite...
Yeah, just like I was saying earlier, obviously we've had a little more time to organise and obviously the feedback and looking at what we thought worked well and what we could improve on.
It's looking great.
A lot of work's gone in. James, our stadium manager, has done a power of work along with all the guys from World Wolves Tour, and our members are unbelievable, the amount of volunteers and help we've had. Obviously you'd have seen yesterday the bowling green was a 7-ranked bowling green, and by the end of the day, we've managed to get the hospitality in. We've got a wee table here, we've got all the seats down the front for the show rank, and ready to go for all the players when they arrive.
Yeah, I've said that a couple of times. It's been good over the 2 days with the stream, and you've just seen the club progress every single session. It's been good to see, and great work from the team.
And from the club's point of view, we appreciate the opportunity to showcase not just our club, but just the sport in general, and if you can get the visual from the other side, that looking over and into the spectator area that we have here, we're probably quite unique. We're one of the few greens where we have an area overlooking a green running rather than away from you and back towards you. It runs across you, so it's a great viewing area. And we've obviously got our mini stand set up here now, where we've got our tiered seating, which means everyone can get a good view of basically the best players in the world playing on one of the best surfaces that they'll get the opportunity to play on.
Yeah, it is. It is good. Two great openers from Parliament. Slightly under the line here, is he? Not quite up neither. Same again for Paul. I don't think that last ball is going to help Alan. Not bad again if his strength's right. Looks pretty good. And 3 great balls.
Two and a measure.
That move from there, Mark?
No.
Tends to drift a lot down that side, I find.
Paused for about half a second just to make sure I was definitely going to be right.
Hold on, will that move from there, Mark? I think we might just hang a bit.
Yeah.
I think I'd just be going in again.
Yeah, I think so. Probably the danger is catching the short ball leg, because it is Paul.
He's a little bit tighter than his others.
He is, aye. He's in the pack, like. Take the shoulder away, it'll be canny.
Oh, he's fallen out. Jim Tully, do you know that name?
What's he asking?
Anne's asking, is Jim Tully still around?
I may need to get back on that one. I'll do my research now.
Well, big ball here for Alan. Well, mate, team back.
Don't know if he'll get back in time to beat the second ball.
He's got the tail in
He's
it.
got the gap, hasn't he? No, he hasn't. Still 2 though.
So 6-2, we go into end number 6. Just needs to clear this, Paul, and you've bowled a cough drop, son. You're not bad at all, that. It's gone quick again. I think.
Let's run for cover.
Well, had a little run at it.
Stayed on.
Yeah, Paul's ball has stayed on. Now it's that.
Try and split those two back balls up, do you reckon? Ball in between those two.
Set, doesn't he? Yeah, I think so. Just about where that, where the T used to be. You can just see the black mark.
Yeah.
Just need to get
Doesn't
out,
look
Paul.
bad. If he gets round the back of this ball, he's perfect. Gets round the back of this, he's perfect. Yeah, it's good enough. It's a good ball. I struggle to get more than a 2 out of this.
You can see Alan's 2 balls and Paul's in the middle at the back. So it needs to do something again, otherwise we go to a one-ender. Well, he's stalking it.
Don't think this will get back with it.
Will he get
I
out,
think
Mark?
he's close.
Will he
Is
get
he?
out, Mark? Will he get out?
I mean, I didn't say we'd get it, but I said he was close.
I mean, obviously, you would have thought the home player would have known. I'm just an outsider, you know. So, one end shoot out again. Second one for Paul in the last 2 streams. And one thing we didn't mention in the last game is you can nominate a kill in this one end shootout. So let's see if we can work out who wins the toss.
Brian digging deep there in his pocket for some loose change.
I believe Alan won the toss and he's given the jack away.
Brian looks if he wants to play this end with them.
I was just thinking that, yeah.
Good bit of sportsmanship from
Yeah.
the 2 lads.
Look like the Mitchell brothers, don't they?
Oh
Scotty,
no! Oh no!
Scotty Marshall's just done it wrong.
And come on!
Incoming, Scotty. Incoming.
It's okay, Scotty. You could have been on the stream. Don't you worry about it. You know what they say about US imports. Unreliable. Lovely lad, Scotty.
I think he was he playing outdoors
He was
yesterday or the
playing
day
on a
before?
12-second outdoor
Yeah.
green yesterday, yeah, in his national finals.
Great
in the US.
preparation for coming here.
He's booked 19 hours of practicing before tomorrow.
So here we go, and it's Paul's been playing this hand well.
Yeah, as it looks
Putting
under
the
with
kiss
this
of
one.
death. There we go, kiss of death on it.
Not the worst start in the world. It's got to be beaten. And he's possibly taken Alan's hand off because he's been playing the backhand. I described his hand as wider than my underpants earlier, man. It's a big old swing on that hand, isn't it?
What rank are you playing on when you're here?
Next door.
You're on 6.
Yeah.
Okay. That'll be your larger underpants that you'll need for that rank then, because probably wider.
Still looks a ball under to me.
It is, yeah.
But still got to be beat.
Again, they're not always the worst balls in the world. Alan still looks up a touch with this.
A bit quick. The winning ball still down that end.
Do you think?
Yep.
Well, that's the widest ball he's played so far. It's close to jack. Just over the strength, finished okay.
Put you on the spot here, David. What's he going to play?
I think he'll go down his backhand.
Man, that's what I was going to say.
Yeah, I think I think now that he's had a look at it, he's probably thinking to himself, why didn't I stick with it with his first two? Played over the strength, get to the balls, turn the jack away.
Yeah, you've called it. Will he get out?
That's that draggy
No
line.
chance.
Yeah, that's the hangy line. So
Now what do you do if you're Paul?
your statement earlier on, Richie, I'm starting to think you might be wrong, because I think that it's either going to be Alan's last ball that makes it or Paul's closest, because I don't think he'll go close to this.
I think Paul might go for the spot.
Aye.
Possibly try to beat Alan's back ball and cover the spot maybe.
Mm-hmm.
But I think Alan might go quicker at it actually. He's had 3 balls down now and it hasn't come down.
Don't think we're going for the spot on that line.
No, he's definitely
going for
not.
the spot. He's trying to bag it.
Similar to his
Same as
last.
his last.
It's like we said earlier on, those 2 first draw balls from Paul, they're not the worst, because that gap's going to be right in Alan's thoughts.
If he sat that back ball in for 3rd. Well,
2 balls of the jack. Quicker,
here we go.
do you think?
I think he'll go quicker.
I'm going to say that's a big old gap.
I'm assuming he's not nominated to kill, having one
That's a
respot
good
but
point,
not
yeah,
the other.
Yeah, it's a good point.
So, takes on with this ball.
On the draggy line again.
He'll not get it.
Yeah, not get back.
So,
Paul's through at the final to play John McCutcheon. Should be a cracking final.
so as always, many thanks Mark again.
Not a problem.
Much
Happy to help.
Most appreciated. As always, folks, thanks for watching. The final's due to go off at 5 o'clock. I reckon it'll probably.
I'll say
4:30.
4:30.
What time?
4:30, I reckon.
4, 4:45, I reckon, folks. Just keep an eye out when we go live. As always, well, for the second last time, this last couple of days,